What's up, Kias? What's up, Chad? Yeah, you're good, Kias. Whatever you gotta do, bro. it up. All right.
Ho, ho. Look, I come from a city, you hear signs when we sleep. Heaven sent, hands down, vibes so unique. They ain't play their part, so my part is play for keeps. Why I a kid, but I never saw that.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome into the final season 2 edition of Lock, Loaded, and Goated. I'm Brandon Andrews. With me, we got Jeff Riddle, Jordan, and Tony. As always, we are the Lock, Loaded, and Goated crew, and we are here live. Men, Indiana is the champion. They did not cover, but it was a good game.
Well,
so
they
somebody
basically
lead the way.
covered in my heart. So
Yeah, they won. That you know, at the end of the day, it don't win us money, but it wins me a lot of joy.
I will have to say this for Miami though. Outside of Penn State's game and the fact that Indiana won that on a miraculous catch, Miami probably played them better than anybody else has all year. Miami was playing really good football throughout the playoff, and
They did.
it took one Carson Beck mistake, and they lost the national championship.
Yeah. And Carson Beck, like we always say. And shout out to Iowa, though. Iowa did play Indiana fairly well.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Iowa. That was another good team. So Indiana's our national champs. So, you know, like it or leave it. A lot of good talent. They're going to be losing because a lot of their talent's 5th and 6th year seniors. So it'll be interesting to see how they reload. I know they're very, very active in the transfer portal. So it'll be interesting. I'm very excited to see how that model plays out, because obviously that's the model that won the title this year, and it's totally different. It's totally different. Like last year, Ohio State's team was an all-star team, kind of like the New York Yankees or the Dodgers, and these guys were, nobody even kind of knew their name going into the season. I mean, you knew Mendoza, but just because he came from Cal, but that was it. So it's interesting, and I'm just glad, you know, if it can't be one of our teams, at least it's somebody that hasn't won one.
I will have to say though, Fletcher continued to impress me. Rushed for 17 carries, 112 yards and 2 touchdowns in that game. But that run by Mendoza, that was his Heisman moment. Even though he'd already won the Heisman,
Yeah,
that just defined him as a football player. He was not going to be denied.
Yeah. Fletcher, outside of that one run, had 12 carries for 20 yards. So
yeah,
the one run did help.
Thank you, Josh. What's up, bro?
I mean,
Yeah.
he struggled all night up until that point.
What was cool about that Mendoza run was last year when he was at Cal and they played Miami,
Mm-hmm.
he got absolutely lit up by that linebacker, knocked out of the game. And that's the exact same linebacker he ran through on his way to the end zone in this one. Would not be denied.
It's a lot different when you're playing for a national championship.
Pineapple said, "Did you learn that a team can win without 5-star players?" Yep, and I also learned you can win with a bunch of 27-year-olds.
Yeah. So what the thing is I think Nick Saban said it on the broadcast. These guys may not have been 5 stars outside of high school, coming out of high school, but there's no one that can say they're not 5 stars now. They're one of the most talented teams. So obviously when you've got a lot of age, maturity, you've 5 years, 6 years in the strength and conditioning programs. I mean, obviously you're going to have a leg up on some of these young kids who have done nothing but just, you know, play mom and pop football at some of these smaller schools.
Indiana set themselves apart this year
They did.
because of their discipline and the damn near perfect way they played all year. Now, there were some uncharacteristic moments in that national championship game, but I mean, once you get to a national championship game, there's no telling how they were reacting to the situations they were in and everything else, because they'd never been there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one guy for Miami that was there for a while, but 47 for Indiana. But you know, any team, any player, any game, you're in the championship, there's gonna be nerves that you're just not used to, that you haven't experienced all year. You
Mhm.
can put yourself in positions like that Penn State game and that drive that they had. You still can't practice for those moments of playing in a national championship game.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
And now Indiana has that, though. They have that. And it'll be interesting to see where the program goes because obviously I've already seen the way too early preseason rankings. They're a top 5 team. They're
Yeah,
top.
but we all know how those go.
We do,
should be.
but I mean,
They should be. They probably won't. Clemson's probably going to be top 5 again. They'll probably throw Penn State in there too, just for the hell of it. And
Chad says,
You
"I'll
see
tell you
that
who
shit?
was there, Abella Danger." Oh yeah, well you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong there, brother. Okay, well, so we don't have much to go on tonight, but we do have quite a bit, kind of just to get knocked out, and that's the trivia. So Riddle, before we just shoot the shit a little bit, you want to go ahead and give us our first trivia question?
Noticed he said first. So yeah, Monday night, Indiana became the 11th school to win a national championship in both football and basketball. Not counting them, who was the most recent team to join that club of winning a national championship in both basketball and football?
That's a good one. It's a good one. So the question's out there. The first question is out there. The first question's out there. And the deal is there will be another trivia question later on in the show. So anyone
No,
that
I
isn't,
agree. There's been 11 teams to do it. Indiana's the only one to be undefeated in both.
yeah,
To win
Yeah.
a national championship
yeah,
undefeated. on both.
undefeated, yeah, undefeated in both, yeah.
Which in basketball, that's extremely hard to do anyway.
It really
Yeah,
is,
that's
man.
like
It really
the
is.
70s.
I mean, you think about the great UNLV team that got beat by Duke when they were undefeated going into the championship game. I mean, that's very hard to do.
Agrees, you're right though. The undefeated 100%. Pineapple says Indiana winning this gives more players opportunity to spread out. I'll say this, Pineapple, you are 100% correct. More players should get more chances. The only problem is like we talked about, there's 10,000 players in the portal. Only 4,000 of those players have been signed. There's going to be 6,000 players that are left out in the cold. I mean, say whatever we want to say. They're losing out on opportunities to develop themselves and potentially grow into a starter because they want me time. And guess what? They're not as good as they thought they were. Now, there's obviously some big names out there, and those big fish got swiped up real quick. 6,000 players that just threw their hands up for an education and said, you know what? I don't need this. So that means they have to go walk on somewhere or go to a JUCO and then try to work their way back. So it's good for the sport. I think the game, it's good for the game, but is it good for the players and their development? So that's ask yourself, if you had a kid, and I have kids, I would want them to go to school to get an education. Obviously, if they're a football team and they can do that with the education, I'm all for it, man. Make that money. Let's go. But you can't just turn your back on that, because a lot of these guys ain't going to make the NFL. We know that. I mean, we know that. There's such a small percentage. How many people get drafted each year, Tony? How many people is that? Like 200 and
Well, you got about 32 each round, so 7
What-
rounds. That's what.
it's like 247. I can't. Yeah, 248 or something like that. It was
Oh,
like
yeah.
Mr. Irrelevant. I don't remember his number, but it was,
I think it's 247.
that's what for some reason I want to say
Okay.
247 too. I don't know why I want to think that. Anyway, but bottom line is just, I guess, enter the transfer portal cautiously. But Signetti is the
And
best
that was-
talent
and the
scout.
numbers
Yes,
you were
I
talking
agree.
about was just D1.
That's just D1. Yes.
Josh Pate was talking about at all division FCS and Division 3. It's like 10,000 kids,
Yeah.
and not all of these kids are going to find the home they're looking for.
Yeah.
And then they're going to go back to their coach and be like, "Hey, I'm sorry, I'd like to come back." And they're going to say, "Nah, sorry, your spot's filled." And then they're just out in the cold.
Yeah, the big thing, the big thing that I noticed, like with the JMU situation, is you got to remember, Grizz, he went and got the best JMU players to come and follow him. And, you know, James Madison had a good program. I mean, they had a good program when they were still, FCS. They had a good program then, but he definitely knows how to evaluate talent. And I have nothing but respect for Cignetti. I have no qualms or issues. So you're not going to find us say a bad word about him. I mean, you know, he earned it.
He's everything you want in a coach.
Good for him. Yeah, good for him.
He's everything you want.
I mean, dude, hell, I even like his little scowl on the sideline. I think he's a badass. I mean, he don't give a shit.
I mean, hey, he's business.
What was that meme? What was that meme y'all sent today where it was like he doesn't order
where
he don't
went to
order
that
beer?
brewery And he doesn't call beer by names. He was calling it by
ABV.
the ABV.
the percentage.
No fluff, just results.
Yeah. I know. Oh, I know, Grizz. He's really good. I'm just saying that. Yeah, he's that guy that can go out and find the diamonds in the rough. I agree. And
It'll be interesting to see
good
if
for
he can
him.
build this dynasty at Iowa, because I mean, right now it's a great story, but you know, now you're on top. Can he stay there?
And that's when it gets really hard, right? It's really hard when you have the
climb is always easier than staying.
Georgia
Everybody
knows
takes
this.
contact.
I mean, it's just so hard to stay there consistently. Now, I mean, I will say this: Georgia's still not, you know, they're still on, you know, top 5 program. It's, you know, Alabama's not. Well, of course, we lost coach, but it's just, I do think Indiana is going to have a shot with Cignetti. As long as Cignetti's there, I think he'll
absolutely
have them in the running. To me, like they're, you know, worst will be like a 10-2 team with Cignetti. I mean, I don't know if you saw their schedule. They have no Power 4 up until 2030. They have no Power 4 out of conference games. 2030 is their first out of conference Power 4, and it's not even a Power 4. It's Notre Dame. But I mean, I count that kind of as, you know, it's a big game. But so with that being said,
and I mean, now he's not to worry about people coming after his coordinators. I mean, now
Yeah.
I get that they were.
That's when it
loyal
gets
from
tough.
James Madison on.
That's when it gets
But
tough.
I mean, now you're at that point that job's finished. You stayed
Yeah.
together. You kept your core. You've won a title.
Yeah.
Now those guys. I mean, I don't know if they have aspirations, but I assume they do.
Oh, I
To,
assume
you
they
know,
do.
to be their own head job somewhere. So it's
Yeah.
going to be a little different.
So what do you like? Just what are y'all's opinions on that in terms of like, what is it?
Big, Big Hunt. I cleared the spot off above the fireplace for my Tony Pavia.
Yeah. Oh Lord. So
It's right
well,
here.
So what do
Right
y'all
here on
think?
the wall.
So what do you think? So I listen to an Alabama podcast every day, and you know, on the way to work, and their big thing is you know, They- they agree with the Indiana scheduling model, and they're like, hey, just schedule a bunch of no names, get easy 3-game non-conference schedule, play your 9 SEC games, and if you go 10-2, you know, you're in the playoffs every year. But I mean, I don't know who's going to do that, but it's certainly what Indiana has signed up for, and it certainly worked. Because I mean, does anyone doubt that Texas playing Ohio State cost them a shot at the playoffs? If Texas was 10-2, they're in the playoffs. Over Oklahoma for sure, probably over Alabama. I mean,
Hell, they get in over Miami.
yeah. I mean, that's
Miami
a good point.
Was the last team to get in.
So I don't know. It's interesting. We'll see what happens. But right now, the SEC, just so y'all know, this is another thing that we've got hanging over our heads. We have to play one Power 4 non-conference game.
Absolutely, they did.
So
I've just been watching this little exchange in the chat here. Laura said Indiana is reloading, not rebuilding. And then Chad said they are in retirement home now, looking around at them old heads. Laura said, Chad, check back in with me in December. Chad said, I'll put that on a Post-it note.
Thank you for following
She said,
Spring.
Do it.
Hey, so just so everyone know, all the people that are here that haven't been here before, like I said, this is kind of the end of season 2. We do have a show planned. We got some show planned in the off season, but like I said, we will be back full time next year when football season starts up, and we will be doing this show every Wednesday and Saturday night, 8:30, like always. And like I said, we enjoy the commentary, we enjoy the banter. So y'all just come back. Like I said, we do this for y'all. We do this because we love talking football. So. Anybody that has any comments, Grizz, any of y'all, you ever want to talk, man, just come on by. We will talk football with you, and we're not gonna give.
Do we have 3 correct answers for the first trivia already?
Oh yeah, we
Thanks,
got
Chris.
5 of them come in.
Okay,
Oh, well.
so okay, here we go. Riddle, go ahead and tell us who got the points.
So what I've been doing most of the year is if more than 3 people get it, I'll just give whoever 1 point. So
Mhm.
let me preface that. But the trivia question was, who was the most recent school outside of Indiana
Mhm.
to win both national titles in football and in basketball? And the correct answer was Florida. And Florida is also the only school to do it in the same year.
Right.
And that year
which is incredible.
was the year that they joined the club, was 2006. They had a football
Mhm.
title in 1996, but then won the football title again in 2006. But yeah, Chad got that one first. John got it second. Big Hunt got it third. And then Josh and Thriller also came in with correct answers there. So we had 5 correct answers on that one. So with that being said, current points, Chad is at 41. Big Hunt is at 39. And Josh is at 36.
Here we go. Now I want everyone to know we have a second trivia question coming up. So if you leave early, like some people did last time, you might not get to you might not get this trivia question. So just let me make sure I tell y'all
Head
that
on out.
next week. Yeah. So
Thanks for kind words. We really appreciate
now
it.
here's the only thing. This is Riddle's show. Riddle has done the trivia all year, and he's done a good job with this. Anyone that does win, we would like to try to have you on the show as a guest video, and we would like at least on TikTok, and we would like to see you opening the prize package if that's possible, if you're willing. It'd be good content, and like I said,
really, we just want to see where you're going to put the picture.
That's true. Yeah. It doesn't matter wherever. Any top 14 teams that win 80% will be in the playoffs. Yeah. So obviously they got, speaking of the playoffs, they got till Friday to decide whether it's going to be 16 or 24 teams. And if not, it stays at 12. So they have until Friday. And right now they're at a stalemate. They're at a stalemate right now. You think it'll be 16? The Big Ten is not backing down though. That's weird. I don't, but I think they will.
The Big Ten, right? The
Go
Big Ten and the SEC basically has majority ownership of all decisions that go that way. And I know that, if they go to 16, the Big Ten's wanting the SEC to agree to a 24 down the road, and Sankey's standing firm on not wanting to do that. But I'm not opposed to a 24 team down the road, because then you're going to get basically the top 25 in, and that first round of games, you're going to see why there's no reason to have that many teams in there. So
I'm here for the Tony Pardo rant on why there shouldn't be 24 teams. So I'm all for 24 teams.
16, I like 16 because 16, like in a year like this year,
it's clean.
Right?
It
Texas, Vanderbilt, Notre Dame, they all get in, and there is no gripes.
He said, scratch the fireplace. It's going above the toilet in honor of how Tony feels about Pavia.
Yeah.
Justin, thank you for following. Hey, man. Well,
I agree, John. I agree. That's like I said, the 24 team, those first round games are just going to be absolute beat downs for teams.
Manslaughter.
I think the big thing is, though, it gives everyone.
It takes the bitching out. Right.
Yeah. And like last year, for instance, like Navy or Army, one of those guys would have gotten in. Obviously, when they lost to Notre Dame, they're out. I mean, I get it. Here's the deal. I don't care. I really just don't care anymore. I don't care. Put in 148 teams if you got them. I don't care, because at the end of the day, we can start a tournament at the beginning of the season, just double elimination. We'll just fucking go through the whole season. And when you lose twice, you're out. I mean, I don't care.
Laura,
just let Hunt get the picture.
What's up, Jeremy? How are you, brother?
Laura,
Jeremy, what you doing, brother?
Off of your comment, Dan Lanning said it best. The national championship should be played January 1st every year, no matter what, because the portal opens on the 2nd. And there's no reason teams should be having to deal with all of that all at one time, because these teams that do make these deep runs in the playoffs are trying to recruit kids out of the portal.
You're
trying to
welcome,
keep
Pineapple.
kids from going into the portal once their season's over, and still trying to prepare and play in a playoff game. Like it's too much. And Thriller, that's another thing I've never understood is
It
why
should
we
be a
play the national
Saturday.
championship game on
Should
a day
always be
that
a Saturday.
college football's never played on.
I mean,
Yep.
hell, you play the Super Bowl on a Sunday.
And they
Yeah,
say,
right.
and they say they do it for the NFL playoffs. And I told y'all this, I don't give a shit about the NFL playoffs. I do not care if it comes to national title or NFL playoffs. I'm good. But
Yeah.
we brought this up last year, so I want everyone to remember we brought this up last year because Tennessee was in the playoffs, and we said Tennessee had people getting into the transfer portal, and they didn't even have time to react because they were literally in the playoffs going against Ohio State, preparing for that game. We said it last year. There's no reason why that should happen. Either wait to the end of the season. That's just what it should be. It should be the end of the season. I don't care when the end of the season is. January 25th. It should be okay. Their transfer portal opens the day after the national title.
Yep.
But it's going to be interesting, man, because with all the lawsuits and shit going on right now, like I'm just waiting on someone to actually like go in there and say, you know what, I'm going to sue you for not letting me transfer when I want to. And at this point, the NCAA's
It's
lost.
already happening with Darren
Yeah.
Mensa.
Yeah, and the NCAA's lost so many. They've lost so many cases now that, I mean, hell, does anyone have faith that they even can? The inmates are running the asylum. I mean, that's
Well, today the NCAA was reaching out to Congress to try to get give him some teeth back. I mean, with the Darian Mensa deal, he said he was leaving. They filed a suit. It got struck down that he could enter the portal, and then this morning a different judge says no. Here's an injunction. You cannot you can enter the portal, whatever. You can't play for another team. You can't transfer to another team. You can't sign an NIL deal with another team until we have an actual hearing on this February the 2nd.
Yeah, that's
God
Manny
dang
Diaz
it.
still giving it to Miami, like you said.
Miami every chance he gets, dude.
Dude, Indiana has a big group of recruits this weekend. They will be on campus for the celebration. And Chad, are they bringing their grandkids? Oh Lord. Oh,
They got bouncy houses for the grandkids.
yeah. Well,
Laura,
I
he's a
mean,
Gator fan. Just
I-
ignore him.
I do want to say this as a Georgia fan that waited my entire life up until a few years ago to see a national championship. Congratulations to y'all for y'all's first one
Absolutely.
in history. Because if you're an Indiana fan, 99% of y'all were basketball fans for a long time.
Yeah.
And what Signetti has been able to
It's
do
been a
there.
long time since they've been basketball fans. I mean,
Yeah, true.
yeah.
But
they're not used to
Signetti-
winning.
What Signetti's done there, turned that program
in a
around,
misery.
and
Dilly dilly.
yeah, it took up until this year for them to not be the team that has the most losses in college history. So, congratulations to Indiana. Congratulations to their fans. Enjoy it. I know what it feels like.
I got you, Pineapple.
I'm actually surprised we hadn't seen Kippy pop in. I figure he
Yeah.
might still be on a bender from Monday, though.
Judge just announced Miami won. We're probably not too many years away from that. It'll be decided in the court of law.
Yeah.
No longer on the field. Hell, we're it's professional football now. Let me just stick up for me, El Dookie. I'm the same way person. El Dookie.
Oh, I know. That's why I told her to ignore you. Just ignore him.
Big
Laura,
Laura
we
says-
do a little hashtag in here. It's poor Chad. Hashtag poor Chad. That's all you got to say to him. He'll quiet down. a little.
I just like how Laura said the band was great.
Grizz, there was no need to be shocked. Carson Beck has lost 6 games in his collegiate career. In 4 of those games, the final offensive play was a Carson Beck interception. It's just a tale as old as time.
And as a
Like the
Georgia
Masters,
fan,
it's a tradition unlike any other.
yeah, I mean, and we have a group chat, and
Chad won't do is get quiet.
we have a group
God
chat.
damn.
And throughout the course of that game, we were
Oh,
waiting for
Lord.
that moment that Beck made a mistake. And if you watch back that play, not the sideline angle that you've seen on normal television, but if you watch from like behind the play where you can see the whole field, Beck had no business throwing that ball in that moment. He had no business throwing it to that receiver. The receiver didn't even know it was on its way. The
He got greedy.
safety was always there, so he threw it into double coverage, and it was underthrown. It was
Chad.
as Carson Beck as it gets.
Chad. What the- oh yeah. We can meet at Pardo's and drink out of bourbon out of sippy cups together.
Oh boy. That's what, hey, if you drink
well-
bourbon whiskey, you have to be classy about it. We don't pour the shit in the plastic like a souvenir cup, okay? Not no
I
gator
mean,
cup, especially.
we
Laura
have
said,
we have in the past.
Right. Laura said she's
Yeah.
been dealing with Miami fans all week.
We've
Dealing with Chad
evolved.
is an upgrade. Well, upgrade. He's a Florida fan, so.
Oh God, here we go.
What?
I can hear his head swelling from here.
Oh god.
Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Big Hunt. Beck is good, but he does not have a clutch gene in his body.
So
I mean, they could have literally drove down the field. They'd been moving the ball in Indiana the entire second half, and he tried to force one when he didn't need to force one.
yeah. So Pineapple said, honestly, y'all need to pop in on TikTok when something big happens. Your show means a lot. We're working on a different format for next season. We're working on individual segments. We'll still have our normal show, but we'll have individual segments kind of discussing different parts of different aspects of the game. And, just an example, Jordan covered the betting side, versus the spread, because he obviously very strong with that. If you followed the records for the year, Tony's going to have his Pardo pour. He'll have some great content. We'll have mini clips of Pardo going off and ranting, and then Riddle's going to cover like picks and stuff like that for the week. So it's going to be interesting. We're going to try to do that, though. We want to definitely, like the off season, if anything big happens, one thing that we kind of wanted to do, and I don't know how we're going to do it. We talked about maybe going to a spring game. We don't know yet. We just don't know yet. Maybe we can go down to Vanderbilt and see Pavia for Tony. Put on his, he'll be there though. He'll be there. He'll be there. He ain't gonna
So
be.
you were talking about
He ain't gonna be on the NFL team.
He hasn't given. Oh, he's definitely not gonna be in NFL.
He ain't got nothing else to do.
Do you honestly think
Chad.
Pavia gives a shit about Vanderbilt?
yeah, that punt was a big play, Daniel. That was
Yeah, no lookout block.
yeah, he just
Look out.
whiffed on it, and then it did take a long time, but I mean that was ended up being a huge play in that game, obviously, because there's
Yeah.
the difference on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
And then Chad said, "Can I say the same for Lagway? He was injured this year too. 5 picks wasn't on him."
That's true. I mean,
Picks.
Laura, we brought that up. We brought that up before the show. The Iowa game was good. That was a very good game. Iowa played Indiana very well.
Yep.
Respect.
I was
You
kinda
brought up-
defense. That's
Yeah,
you
you brought
have-
up.
Gary Wait.
Oh yeah, you brought up the picks, Brandon. And I just wanted to run through those real quick.
Yep.
This is against the spread this year. Last year we just did straight up, and then this year we did against the spread in the biggest games of the week every week. And Jordan went 56 and 44. Brandon went 52 and 48. I went 51 and 49, and Tony went 41 and 59. But he did do better the last half.
He
of the year.
did. He did.
5-6 weeks.
Now, so what we're offering to you guys is free money. So you can either take Jordan and be on the winning side of football, or if you're feeling lucky, fade Tony and really make the big bucks. Really make the big bucks.
Chad said Pavia is still running on Tennessee's defense and Pardo's line.
There's no doubts about that. There's no doubts about
honestly,
that.
No, honestly, no. I have not thought about him at all. And the only time I ever think about him is when someone brings him up.
Now, it'd
But
be,
no, I haven't thought about that turd really since that game. But I did enjoy the Iowa ass whooping they gave him though. I did enjoy that. That's
the
time I
greatest
thought about
thing
it.
that could happen now for Pavia is either he's allowed to come back, or the Tennessee Titans sign him. That's the
Yeah.
greatest thing that could happen.
No,
Never happened.
the typical Titans thing to do would be for the Titans to draft him in the second round.
Oh my God, guys, the meltdown would be catastrophic. The meltdown.
Yeah, Laura, I figured it was.
Tony would absolutely, like, you would see his whole face, you'd see his teeth, you'd see everything
It's
coming
never
out you.
Rent free.
Not happening.
Thank you. Hey, Nick Saban Jr., thank you for following.
Hey, I moved on. The man accomplished nothing. I
Um,
moved on. He didn't do anything.
Hold on. Whoa,
meaningful.
whoa.
He didn't do
Whoa.
anything meaningful.
Come on.
He made Vandy.
Huh?
He made it to where people actually want to talk about Vandy.
The best two,
Hey,
the best
Daniel-
two Vanderbilt
He didn't do
seasons in
anything.
how long though?
I mean,
Daniel-
good for them. Hell, it's not. I mean, that's it. I mean, they're
Hell,
gonna be
since
dumpster
James
fire
Franklin, at
for the
least.
next 5,
Yeah.
6, 7, 8 years, probably.
Hey, Daniel in the
Yeah.
chat brought up a really good point. He said Pavia got Banks fired. Tony should love him.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
I mean, that was just the icing on the cake. He should have been fired regardless of whatever happened that game.
I mean, you know,
He had to go. So
Good
I mean, he
defense,
helped.
man.
He helped. He put that cherry on top. I
He had that
appreciate
good defense, you know.
That's only good thing. Yeah, good defense for Heisman candidates. That's about it. He'll Tim
Good
Banks
defense
could
for
stat your pads up,
Oh
baby.
Lord, get that
That's
Pavia
sad.
tattoo.
Chad said, "Go get that Pavia tattoo, young man."
I never said I.
Should Raiders get Surratt for Mendoza? Surratt's good. He's a good receiver. I
Better go
think
get Charlie Baker.
Yeah.
Charlie B from Nashville, Tennessee, one of the best back shoulder catchers I've ever seen. I mean,
Yeah.
see here.
The fact that they kept going to that in big
Me
moments.
too, Big Hunt. Me too,
It,
Big
it
Hunt.
was beautifully executed, and that poor corner for Miami, the freshman,
Well,
didn't stand a
abused.
chance.
Well,
Did
yeah,
not
got
stand a
abused.
chance.
Yeah.
Connor,
Indiana-
I think it's
yeah.
Connor was his name.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Big
Indiana had
Hunt.
to do something because Miami DBs and everybody's seen it, holding, mugging,
it was like that.
all fucking nights. So they
It was
had
like
to do
that
a little
dude that
something.
pops into the
throw 'em
UN.
off.
Every time I come to this place, I am abused.
That's what it was.
So
And I'm all for letting them play, but that was a little excessive.
So
Big-
Big Hunt said, "I just want Titans to draft Pavia so I can see the famous Pardo Poor meltdown." And then Chad said, "I'll throw in on his contract, no questions
saying,
asked."
good.
it would be monumental, guys. This would be the moment. This is when we'd finally go viral.
Yeah.
Money well spent.
I'm hoping for it, guys. We'll make it to the big
Yeah.
time.
On draft night, if you see the Titans take Diego Pavia, just know we'll be live within 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Now, I will say that we are thinking about doing a live draft. I mean, we can't show the draft because of copyright, but just reacting to the picks and kind of talking about at least the first round.
Pavia Titans.
So y'all be looking out for that. We might do that with y'all because I think that would be fun.
That would
Probably
be-
has
that
to
would
make
be
a
a good
roster
time.
first in order to get a
Yeah.
jersey. He can't just
Yeah.
get a jersey just because. Got to make the roster.
Hey,
first.
congrats, Sunbathing Turtle.
Yeah,
Congrats,
Enjoy
Earl.
it.
because we're only 50 days away from spring practice, boys.
Trust
Yeah.
me. We
So-
all have a friend who's a Miami fan, and he was punching air on that interception.
He said I got inside info.
He
Brady
was so
likes
salty,
Mendoza
I
first.
stood by him today and got high blood pressure.
Yeah, I saw some messages where he was, about to come up to the second floor, and that was a good little exchange there. Yeah.
I mean-
he said, I think Tony said, "Come get it." Like,
You can't.
Come on, lift it off.
You can't, oh Lord,
Take my
man.
belt off.
Well,
He wasn't allowed to leave the first day. He was afraid he'd jump.
yeah.
so another thing to everyone watching, anyone that's not followed, we'd appreciate if you follow, subscribe. We're on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. We also have the podcast on Spotify, Amazon Music, and Apple Podcasts. We'd appreciate if you followed, did all that good. Thank you, Laura. That did all that goodness for us. But the other thing is, if you guys ever have ideas, things you want us to talk about, ideas for the show, we're all ears. Like I said, we're trying to grow and evolve, and like I said, give you the content you want to hear about. And like I said, we just like talking college football. So
That's
just
what the Raiders do, Big Hunt.
Yeah,
They're
absolutely.
they're the new Cleveland Browns.
God bless they are.
Speaking of Cleveland Browns, Carson
Oh.
Beck will fit in perfect.
Did you see the
Pineapple.
Baker Mayfield tweet?
No.
Oh, dude, he
Oh
went
my
for
God, dude, he
That's
did.
the fence.
Did he?
Yeah, he did. Someone, it was some sort
It was a
of
reporter.
sports reporter. Yeah, he said that Baker was a catastrophic failure or something.
Him and Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, and Baker said
failures.
he said catastrophic failure. I can't remember what he's. It was some. It was a coach or something, but it was. He went
He's talking about
scorched earth.
Stefanski.
Yeah, that's
And he
right.
said, I can't wait to see you twice a year, coach.
Yeah, that's when he said that.
That's funny.
Now I don't know how much that means since Tampa
comes to
faltered
Raiders
like
fan
that
and
at the
Daniel.
stretch, so it's not that
Daniel,
scary looking right
you're
now.
right. You're 100% right. There's certain
He's been doing that
teams.
for years.
There are certain teams in this world that are just never going to get it right.
I tell you what, the Titans have to be on that list somewhere. Close.
Well,
I mean,
I-
they've had so many picks.
So I will say this. I lived in a day and age where I thought Detroit would always be the doormat of all things NFL football. And
They're trending back there. So
well, I know, but they turned it around. You can't say they didn't turn it around. They were,
we traded
I mean, dude,
we
they were,
traded AJ Brown for a receiver that we got rid of 3 years later.
yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Absolutely, Big Hunt. Absolutely.
I agree 100%. Tony will not agree with us, but I agree 100%.
no, because
Speaking of
something had to
punching iron,
change.
Tony's going to be punching out
Something
Ravens
had to
wins the
change.
Super Bowl this year.
You got to remember,
Good
Big
or
Hunt.
bad, something
gotta
had to
remember.
change because the man refused. He wanted to do this buddy system here at Tennessee with his coordinators.
Hey, I'm right
Something
there
had
with you,
changed.
Grizz.
They did the same thing with Malarkey.
You just
Malarkey
can't.
didn't want to get rid of Robisky, Terry Biscuits. And guess what
Yeah,
happened to him? He
Terry
was fired
Biscuits.
too.
You just got to remember, guys. Tony is not used to winning. It's a rare thing for him. The Braves finally got one for him, and I'm glad
Still not happy
because
about that.
he was on the edge, man. He was on the edge. It was
Still not happy about that either.
these
I'm not happy
pores.
about anything,
These pores
honestly,
were.
until
They were getting
That's
dark.
That's why he's on. That's why he's on the mental vacation at Pavia Island right now. He's trying to stay in his happy
I'm on
place.
Pavia Island, folks.
Them pores had a little bit of formaldehyde in them. They were getting dark. Well, Tony, do you have? Well, let's just say Riddle. Are you ready
Yep.
for the second trivia question? We're
Yeah, I
44
can go ahead
minutes
and
in.
throw this one out here because I did not Google this one. This was just based off my own research.
Here
so
we go.
good luck. But just with the way the national title games have gone over the past, 7-8 years, with it being blowouts and then this one being an 8.5 point spread, I got curious. So in the BCS era to now, so 98 to now, what was the largest underdog to win a national title? You don't have to give me what the spread was, but who was the largest underdog to win the national title?
So underdog in the national championship game.
In
Yes.
the BCS era.
Yeah, since 98 to present.
I have my thought. I have my thoughts.
Pretty sure I know this one, the spread, too. But I'll keep that to myself.
I mean,
I'm-
I even took a picture of the.
I'm texting the group.
This won't give anything away, but it's a list of every game and what the spreads were, and
I'm going.
That's been the Patriots.
Yeah, I'm doing. Okay, I'm doing. It's probably not right, but there's just so many. So many running through my head.
we've gotten 3 right answers already.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Okay.
So-
I could see that. I could see that. Okay.
So with the answers are in, the 3 answers are in, and
There it
that,
is.
that actually got real interesting there for a second.
Mhm.
So this is how it ends now. See, if somebody would have came in with an answer before Chad, this would have got really interesting. We would have had a tiebreaker. So
Well, Tony
Josh-
told me what the tiebreaker was.
Josh got Josh got the 3 points on that when he finishes in third place with 39 points.
Mm.
Big Hunt got second place points on that one and got to 41, which was where Chad was, but Chad got the 1 point for the third answer. Chad got 42 points. That was a hell of a race. 42 for Chad, 41 for Big Hunt, and 39 for Josh. That was a hell of a trivia season, guys.
Yes,
And
it
I
was.
appreciate it.
Deduct a point
I-
from Chad. I don't know why. I feel like we should deduct a point.
So
But yes,
So we
the
ended
correct
the tie.
answer was Ohio State in 2002. They were an 11.5 point dog to Miami and ended up winning that game on the pass interference call.
So Josh, that was my first guess was the Oklahoma Florida State, and I was close, but the one I ended up texting the group was I thought 06 Florida versus Ohio State. Ohio State had the Heisman Trophy winner, Troy Smith. Was it Troy Smith? Yeah. And Florida just went in there and beat the shit out of them, but I didn't.
Florida was
I didn't know
a
what the
7 point dog. In that
Okay,
game.
there you go. So
41 to 14.
yeah, that was a beat down, yeah. But there was very good. That was a good trivia question. Very good trivia season, like he said.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
enjoyed that. I appreciate it. That was a hell of a race. We'll do it again next year. That was fun.
Texas
I wanna
USC
think
is a good one,
USC was right around 6.5.
and I think
I
the
think.
7. It was 7. Texas was 7-point underdog.
Okay.
mm,
This
Vince-
is at kickoff now. These
Yeah.
obviously would have
at kickoff.
fluctuated throughout the week and stuff.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, let me know when to come over, Pardo. We can become besties. Oh my god!
And
Congrats,
Tennessee-
Big Hunt.
I'll keep Rex outside.
Tennessee was a 5.5 point dog when they beat Florida State. So
Mm. Yeah. Let's see. Hoosiers win the Big Ten again in 26. All right, Grizz, come on, talk to us. I hope you do, because that means
So
Ohio
Luke
State
said,
didn't
"Let's
win
not
it.
Talk about that game.
God,
That's a
Oh,
game that broke his heart right there. Is that 05 Rose? Was it 05 Rose
This is-
Bowl? I think it was the 05 Rose Bowl.
I'm going to Texas Ohio State game. What should I expect?
A lot better game than they had this year.
It'll be better. It'll be better. I mean, you got two
It'll be a
quarterbacks
lot
with
better.
another season underneath their belt. I mean, it'll be better.
Guys that they both had plenty, had a full season worth of starts. I think you'll see a lot better matchup.
He said Ohio State versus Alabama was number 2.
So I do have a
I don't know what
question
that
real
is.
quick for Chad. Hopefully you're still in here. You win one of these two helmets. I assume you don't want the red and black one.
Hey, we love you too, Josh. Thanks for always being here, man. You've been
Yeah, thank you for all the support,
from
Josh.
day one, man.
Thank
We
you for
appreciate
all the support. We
Yeah, love you,
appreciate
Josh.
everyone.
Appreciate you, man.
Yes.
Chad, do you want the? Well, hell, I'll just do this.
He said, I-
Which one you want, Chad?
You want that Bulldogs red and black or that Wyoming brown and mustard?
Which it's still a good looking helmet.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know. The goat drinking whiskey. Is he drinking whiskey out of a glass?
No,
Or
it
just
probably
should've done
is. This is scraggly as it
No,
gets.
I'm just
So
saying.
Big
for a
Hunt-
bottle.
Big Hunt coming in here with shots fired. He said at least Chad knows what it feels like to beat a bulldog.
He said,
finally.
"Give me the red and black. Give me the red and black, just so you can have a piece of Riddle's heart."
Well, whichever one you chose, I was getting another one made. So
Yeah,
you got the red and black one.
red and black out the back. Well, Pardo, do you got any pour for us to end the season, or
No. Everybody. Yeah. Fuck all y'all. I mean.
No,
until
pour on Rick Barnes.
no.
You can have a
Uh,
basketball pour if you need
No, I'm not trying to get
it.
pissed off as the last show. It's been pretty good outside of that bullshit going on at Rocky Top. But enjoy my picture with my sons. Picture with my sons.
Well, we're gonna
And
get
sorry, I have been I've been very boring to some the last 4 weeks. That's just too damn bad because that's the way I like it. It was stress free. Good things happened. I didn't have to literally blow my vein in my neck. You know, it all got better literally after the Vandy game. So you should have been here for that night. Sorry if you missed it. I'm sure I'll be better next year. Don't worry. I'm sure next year's gonna come. It's gonna be football season again. There's gonna be something to piss me off.
Thank you, Josh.
So don't worry. It's inevitable because the Vols seem to never make me happy. So
We got
it is what it is.
guys. We've got tons of
Number
opportunity
three.
for shows to where Tony will have opportunities to be mad. I
Oh,
promise
there's
you.
gonna be plenty.
I'm sure draft night. If we do draft night, I'm sure when the Titans draft, Tony will be fucking off the hinges.
Yeah. When I take Bane at number 3.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Put him up with Big Jeff and Sweat. I mean,
They do need a pass rusher. They do need one.
yeah, they do. They do need
You just
something
said
off
he
the
was
edge.
trash the other day, Tony.
I did not say he was trash. I said
he's been
what
exposed.
scouts were
Everybody's got
saying.
film.
I said what scouts were saying. They're worried about his
Yeah.
arm length.
Come on back,
And
Grizz. You
Smith
can
against
rage
those
bait
big
us anytime
tackles.
you want, brother. We don't care. Indiana fans
we're
trying
here
to Indiana fans trying to get us worked up, man. It just
Well,
it's like
Grizz
throwing
said we
Charmin.
Grizz said that we get to play a Mendoza next year, and
That's true.
if there's one game that I'll say take it to the bank on a pick is Tony's going to go with Alberto Mendoza against the
Yeah,
Bulldogs
that's my
next
boy
year.
right there. Hey, now Tech will get their asses waxed against Tennessee. I'll say that. I'll still be pulling for my boy Alberto though. He
Oh
he
man.
deserves a shot because
Mendoza's
Alberto's like
gonna
I
be
said
good, boy.
before. Alberto's do great things.
Yeah,
Like, we win. That's what
his-
we do.
I
his-
don't know Tony's real name is Alberto
Yes,
Pardo.
Alberto. Big
His
Al.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the march to the second Mendoza Heisman starts in Knoxville.
Josh, he
Okay.
transferred because they went out and got Hoover, and he feels like he should be a starter. I'm sure. I mean, I don't know exact details on it, but I would imagine that's it. That he didn't like the fact that they went and got Hoover when he just backed up his brother for a national championship winning team. So
Yeah. I think he honestly thought he was going to take over for his brother. It'd be, kind of like what was it? All them fucking Clausens down there at Tennessee.
Yeah.
I think that's what they were
Except
thinking
for-
it was good.
Except for little
Jimmy.
Jimmy. We sent his ass
Yeah,
Notre
Jimmy
Dame to be a
Clausen. He
third.
sucked anyways. Jimmy Clausen fucking sucked anyways. Dude was
I like
ass.
old Rick.
And then they
Rick
were
was
trying to talk him
gritty.
up to be some like he was gonna be a great info
Casey was
prospect.
Iceman. Never lost a road game.
Goes to the Panthers, sucks ass there. So Jimmy Clausen is a bag of shit. That's what he is.
Has Tennessee
right.
Feel
fans?
great about the Jim Knowles hire.
There you go.
I mean, that was the coordinator we needed.
Yeah.
And then of course Monday night swooped right in there, took
Yeah.
Indiana's strength coach, made him the highest paid strength coach in the game right now.
And someone
Tennessee's
mentioned it-
done what they
yeah.
need to do to improve. I mean, the defense could not get any worse. So you could throw anybody out there. We could have thrown the Tim Banks of Warren County football out there. The defense had to get better. It had nowhere to go but up.
And someone mentioned it earlier that coaching.
We just got
is
restricted
just as
for harassment and bullying. TikTok does it again.
What?
anyways.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
Our picture's no longer there. Y'all can join us on YouTube or Twitch. We
Yeah.
are live on both of those. So
Yeah, just I don't know what we said or did, but so anyone that's new, TikTok is very sensitive,
Sensitive.
and
100% Pardo cussing me. That probably
I'm
was.
trying to-
Tony said,
no.
"Fuck all y'all." They probably
Yeah,
do.
I mean-
Since-
hell, that's not
Since
bad.
they can still hear us, Big Hunt asked, just curious, what was the tiebreaker? Tony said the tiebreaker would be Chad finishes second, but
yeah, that would have.
I would have found another trivia question, but it would have been like a score or something, or a point total, and closest to the points would have ended up winning the
Tiebreaker would have been
tiebreaker.
who was my
And-
Stone Cold Lock of the Year.
that was so. Chad, so you're right. They don't really do
The
anything.
world may never know.
AI does all the AI literally listens to everything that's on TikTok, and they will automatically throw out violations if they feel like you're doing something wrong. So it is what it is. We would love to move off of TikTok just because of all the problems that we have with it, but there's just so much traffic. It's kind of hard to do that. As a Georgia fan, do you guys think you will land 5-star tight end Brock Williams?
I mean, we have a history of getting some really good tight ends down there. We still got a couple on the roster right now, so if we don't get him, it's not like it'll be a huge miss. But I always like depth, especially talented depth, and I would never turn it down. But again, it's one of them things is if you get him, great. If you don't, I think we're going to be okay.
So Josh says, who's going to the Super Bowl and who wins it?
Oh,
I
I've
mean,
already
right now it looks
said-
like Seattle.
Seattle
Yeah,
looks
that's-
good right
yeah,
now.
Seems like the absolute
golly.
team to beat right now.
Yeah, it's
They're
gonna be
on- they're
Seattle
on a
or the
roll.
Rams, whichever one. Now they split the season series 1-1, both of them teams. So
Yeah.
I'd take
Personally,
either
I'm rooting for
one of
the
them.
Pats, but
It's
Hey.
gonna be it's
That
gonna
won't
be a
happen.
dog. It's gonna be a dog fight. Seattle looks
Whatever
like the team.
makes it. Go ahead, listen now. Any team, either team that makes it out of the AFC is going to get their
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
asses
whoa,
waxed.
whoa. You're not
Waxed.
listening. You're not listening to
No.
me.
No, they get.
I think
waxed.
but I do
Either
think I think they play in New England because I think
Bullying.
Bo Nix is out. So
No, they're
mean-
in Denver. Denver was number 1 seed.
yeah, I know, but Bo Nix is out.
Yeah, they
Oh,
got Jarrett.
that doesn't
Stidham.
matter. Vrabel's been known to choke in the playoffs anyway.
I just if you're telling me your starting QB is out for the first time all season,
Hey,
and
I've seen Vrabel lose a backups a lot.
yeah, you're
People want to
right.
glaze the man. People want to glaze the man to
So,
death. But boy,
The greatest
all
thing
you
that could
gotta do
happen is
throw
Vrabel win a
fucking
title.
Mills out there, and he can't beat him. He throws a fucking Minshew out there. Vrabel can't beat him. Give me a break. The guy isn't
So-
fucking Lombardi.
So here's the deal: if Vrabel wins it all this year, if he does,
It's not happening. I don't
if
have to
he
worry.
does, then it's the fucking Titans. The Titans are the problem because that you took a coach, moved him to another team, and now they're a playoff team in 2 years.
Well, we'll never know because he's not winning. So we'll never know.
He said
Not
we'll
without
never
Daniel
know.
on you.
I think Seattle
I'm
looks
thinking
really
of
good though.
Seattle's defense right now.
They
Seattle's defense
look
right now.
good.
So everyone remembers the Legion of Boom. Now,
Yeah,
I'm not saying the defense is on that point, but they're pretty damn good. And
I don't know.
I
They're
could
pretty
see
close.
a Seattle team right now beating the shit out of either of those AFC teams by like 20 plus, 30 plus, just like Seattle did Manning and Broncos.
I think Denver's got a
You
good
know, why they
defense,
have
but I just don't know if they got the offense to hang with.
They've kind of slowed down a little bit towards the end of
Yeah.
the season. I know they got Sertan,
Big Hunt.
locked
Tony.
down.
Big
They
Hunt
got a
got
couple
it.
good linebackers. What is it? I
He
didn't see it.
said Seattle in the Super Bowl.
Hey.
I'm fading Tony. Patriots.
Hey,
Vrabel
I'm
win it
just
all.
preaching the facts right now. Vrabel, he is known to choke. He struggles
Oh,
against
yeah.
backups. That's why I would not be surprised if New England goes to Denver and loses. I wouldn't be surprised. No one should be surprised because it fucking happens. Just watch. Just watch.
Yeah.
If there's any real Titans fan here, they've seen some shit with Vrabel as a head coach and how he manages games at times. So I mean, I've watched plenty of his nonsense to know that anything can happen with Mike Vrabel managing the game.
Yeah.
So right now he's been fortunate enough we could schedule all season and then ran into a turd at quarterback at Texans and then Chargers, which Herbert's not very good anyways. I don't think, in my opinion, but whatever. So I mean, he's lucked up. Now he's going to get to play backup, but like I said, he has a history of losing backup. So we'll see.
Tom Brady's not good, guys. Tom Brady's not good. He was never good.
I would take Tom Brady right now still over a lot of these damn quarterbacks.
Well,
I'd
yeah.
take him over Sam Darnold still.
Whoa, Sam Darnold's had a decent year.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold is cheeks. I don't want to hear this.
Sam
man.
Darnold quit seeing
He's a
goals.
game
Now
manager.
He's okay.
He's
So you're saying he
not
didn't have a
focused
good
the game
year?
back.
You're saying he didn't have a good year?
He had an up and down year.
Well,
Very up and down year.
what's his stats? I don't.
Very up and
I don't keep up with as close as you do, but
I do.
obviously,
Very
gonna have
up
to
and
get
down
off here,
year,
guys.
Sam Darnold.
I thought he had a pretty decent year based on how terrible how bad he had it. So 4,000 yards passing, fifth in the NFL, 25 TDs, did have 14 picks. So I get it. I get what you're saying, Tony.
Hey, good night,
So,
Pineapple.
yeah.
Appreciate you being here.
Yeah, brother.
Thanks, Pineapple.
We're not going to be too far behind you. I think we're going to start
Well, I mean,
wrapping up.
I mean, let's face it. Sam Darnold didn't have more passing yards than Joey Swags did.
Chris.
Tony might be on a point here. He might
with
have a
more
point.
games. With more games.
Yeah, more games, less yards.
Yep. All right. We're going to do final thoughts, and then we're going to sign off. Like I said, we will try to get you guys, some schedules and stuff out on the TikTok and everything. We'll try to post that, and so just keep an eye out. Riddle, final thoughts for the season.
It was a great year. It was a fun year. I felt like we grew as a show. Great trivia, came down to the wire. Literally the last question. I hate this time of year because there's no more football. I mean, we got NFL, but that ain't the same. So just looking forward to next year and keeping on rolling.
All right, Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, great year. Thank you guys. Y'all make this what it is. It's you, the fans. It's not us. I mean, we do this anyway. Thank y'all for sharing this journey with us. We really appreciate every one of you. Buckle up. Coach Heupel, Belt to Ass Tour 2026 incoming.
Here we go.
Hey, and I'll
forever
I'll
optimistic.
piggyback off of- hey, that's all right. Now it's my turn. That's not optimistic. No, it's going to happen. I think no, because and I've said this and I said it even about the SEC as a
Tell him,
whole.
Tony.
The defenses have been lacking. I don't care. That's why you see a lot of these Big Ten teams now. They're still staying true to that defense win shit. There's still a lot of really good defense out there. There's not many in the SEC anymore. So, I mean, that's what happens. Look what happened to SEC teams in the damn playoffs. The only team that actually showed up defensively, I guess you can say A&M, and I guess Riddle was right about that shit show of a game between them and Miami. But they just didn't score. They didn't do anything. But I mean, their defense did somewhat. They did show up. They had a home game. But no, Tennessee.
Chad.
I think Tennessee's gonna be okay. And everybody keeps running their mouths saying Tim Banks. Who gives a fuck about Tim Banks? He's like Pavi to me. He's a big pile of shit. That's what he is. Him and Pavia are fucking same.
Hell yeah, we got a pour.
We got a pour.
They're not worth a damn. They're not worth a damn.
I do like to dig it out of him.
Well,
We got a real coordinator come in. Hey, and someone mentioned in the chat earlier. I don't know if they're still in here, and I don't remember who said it, but because we were talking about the players and all these studs. You see like LSU, right? Lane Kiffin's going after all these fucking studs. Who gives a shit where they're ranked at? Honestly, when it comes to the transfer portal rankings, it doesn't fucking matter because can you coach him? And Lane Kiffin hasn't won shit either. So really, what it comes down to is coaching. You can have as many studs as you want, but if you don't have the coaching, it doesn't matter. Tennessee was supposed to have all kinds of talent across the defense this year, and apparently that wasn't the case. They didn't have defense. They definitely didn't have the play calling. So really, it's going to come down to coaching. We went and got strength conditioning coordinators. Because that's an issue they've had as well. We literally would have like 5 players drop dead in the first quarter. No joke. These guys acting like they're just dying. Like they get tired, and everybody want to blame the fucking offense. We're scoring too fast. They can never rest. Like they can never get off the field to begin with. So Tennessee's gonna be okay. Defense is gonna be back. I hope to see that Tennessee defense back. The old Tennessee defenses. Where we can rely on that, where we can score maybe just fucking 24, 27 points and win a fucking game. That's how it should be. We shouldn't have to put up fucking 40 plus. We don't need to go to that's how the Big Ten plays ball. We don't need to do that. Not Big Ten, sorry, the Big 12, whatever they fucking are now. I can't keep up with what people call themselves anymore.
Tony.
But yeah, we back. We're gonna be back. It might sound good, but we're coming back.
Chad.
So
Chad
here's
said
the
maybe
deal.
in football, basketball is toast. # fire Rick Barnes.
We ain't talking about basketball.
Okay, so for all you guys,
y'all are welcome.
for all you guys that are here for the first time, it was nice meeting y'all. It probably won't be back because we'll probably not get back allowed on TikTok. Tony just going nuclear on them. But in the meantime, like I said, congratulations to Indiana. Congratulations to our team. Obviously, we put a lot of work into this show, and we've done a lot of time and effort to try to make it fun and exciting, and obviously keep it entertaining. I think we do have a pretty good banter between the four of us. And like I said, obviously you guys in the chat. So appreciate you guys. And I think that's going to do it for us. We look forward to seeing you soon. Like I said, we will give you a schedule as soon as we have something ironed out. And in the meantime, like I said, y'all just be on the lookout for us. We'll be back. We'll see you
Hey, Chris, come on,
very
baby.
soon.
See y'all.
See
See you guys.